I'm Amy Anderson for OptionRally TV. Let's take a look at how last week ended. Traders unsure about stocks in 2014. JPMorgan and Chase report stronger earnings. And Capital One and General Electric disappoint. Let's take a quick look at what is happening in the global markets. Traders remain unsure about what to expect in 2014 after corporate earnings disappoint this week. Markets were not impressed with the earnings news from big U.S. companies Friday. Intel slumped after giving a weak revenue forecast, and General Electric dropped after its profit margins fell short. Capital One also fell after the bank's earnings missed expectations. The S&P 500 index retreated from a record high close on Wednesday. It ended the week 0.5% lower and continued its lackluster start to January. For the week, the Dow rose 0.1%, while the S&P 500 slipped 0.2%, and the Nasdaq gained 0.5%. JPMorgan Chase and Morgan Stanley both reported hefty legal hits that dragged profits lower. Excluding those costs and other one-time items, earnings at both banks topped analyst expectations. Frankfurt's DAX ended Friday with a second weekly gain and its strongest weekly performance in nearly a month. Europe's other major indexes also posted a healthy week. London's FTSE 100 was up 1.3%, and Paris's CAC 40 ahead 1.6%. In the Forex market, the US dollar rose against the euro, helped by better than expected data on US industrial output, housing, and the jobs market. The British pound rose after strong UK retail data was released on Friday. Annual sales volume was up 5.3% as of December, the fastest rate of growth since October 2004. The Australian dollar dipped to a 3.5-year low against the greenback by the afternoon on Friday. Now moving to commodities, Brent crude oil rose more than $1 per barrel, driven by demand for heating fuel and rising gasoline prices, but gains were offset by expectations for increased supply from Libya and Iran. Gold headed for its first weekly fall in 4 weeks as a series of strong U.S. economic data stoked fears the Federal Reserve may continue or even increase the pace of scaling back its bullion-friendly monetary stimulus. I'm Amy Anderson for OptionRally. Follow me on my YouTube channel, at OptionRally.com, and on my Facebook page. Have a great trading week.